Hello, so I wanted to say good morning to you and let you in on something we're going to do today. Our bees did not survive the winter. We have the boxes with the bees, and each of these boxes goes for a hive. It's hard for me to angle this because you're pointed the wrong direction. So let me see if I can turn the camera around. Hang on a second. Okay, there we go. I got it turned around. So each of these bee boxes goes into each of the hives, one box per hive. And you can see there's a couple escape artists down here that have that are on the outsides of their boxes. So before we do a whole lot more work with them, or any work with them really, we are going to go and get on our bee suits. Let me zoom in here and see what you can see. They're pretty active inside these boxes. It's a little chilly out today. It's not ideal to have the bees out and about when it's cold, and so we're gonna work really as quickly as we can to get them put into their new homes. Okay, here's Selena, my beekeeper helper, bringing out each of those boxes of bees. Wave hi, Selena.
Hello.
So there's 3 pounds of bees in each of those boxes that we'll be putting in each of the hives. Okay, so you can see that our new suits that we have, that we got started last year, and we got them because Selena had a birthday, and so she got a suit, and the rest of us were like, why are we still wrestling with 4-part suits or all of these things, duct tape shoes to keep them on? So Selena got a suit like this where it's an all-in-one, where everything zips together and it's super handy. And so the hood comes over and then it zips around. And what I learned the very first time I wore mine, because I got one too, and now Grandma has one, all 3 of us have the same ones, that it's really important is that you get the zipper tight across, because I did not have the zipper tight across the first time I wore this suit, and bees got in. And some of you in class got to hear the stories that they're going to sting you, but honeybees only have one good sting in them. And so you have to, you just get, once they're in your suit, you just have to decide when and where you want to be stung. And you just got to make it happen, because I got stung under my eye, and that was really quite painful. So as soon as it landed up here on my forehead, I just went like this and chose to be stung on my forehead. That's how I dealt with it. The stories of getting them stuck in my hair and me ripping hair clips out and running through the woods, taking off clothes, and all of those good things. And so if you make sure your zippers are tight across here, and that your Velcro is nice. See, I got my zipper nice and tight. I can't actually see you now because my hood. I got my zipper nice and tight. My Velcro is going to cover over it, and now I am bee proof inside. That doesn't mean our hands don't get stung, because they still sting us through our gloves, but at least they won't get in and sting my face. Okay, we're on our walk out to the beehives. Okay, so we've switched recording to the camera, and so we'll see how this works out. It said it had a full battery until I pushed record, and now it says low battery. So I cleaned the base, or the bottom of this beehive. This is beehive number 3, and I took out the broken frame that was falling apart inside there and replaced it with a different frame that had wax already built in it. And now I'm ready to reassemble the beehive. So I'm going to put the brood box, or the bottom box, on, and then I have the food box right here, and then on top of that we're going to put this empty one, where we're going to put the new bee box on top. We'll release the queen into the food box for them to eat her out of her little box, and I'll record that in just a minute. Okay, so here we are on hive number 3. Judy's over there calling to Tate's Honey Farm here in Spokane Valley to see if they have a queen that we can go pick up. We're going to, again, tip this box and knock out one of the center frames for the queen for this hive. And they're not usually so hard to get out in the summertime. They're really easy. Let me find my tool I left over over here at hive number 2. In the summertime, you can get them to come out fairly easily. Right now, they have their winter seals still on them. So I've broken that waxy propolis from the top. 3, 4, 5. That's coming out easier. There we go. Got that pole thing out of there. Okay, so that's an empty food frame. I'll put this food box back on top. Here's the nail. Trying to find an email. Okay, and here we go. Got some marshmallows in my pocket.
That's a weird thing to say.
It's kind of like when you're at the campfire and you've got your s'more making stuff right there with you. I don't usually carry it in my pocket, although that might be a way to warm up my chocolate so that it melts a little easier. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try this again.
I'm gonna try to get it without so many fingers in the way this time.
Oh my, there we go. Oh. Okay.
Sliding in.
They're eager to come out. Get back in there, guys. Ladies. Okay. She is really in there. For real, real. Okay. Okay, that cork is ready to come out, and I've got some marshmallows ready to go in. Get away, little girl. Okay. Let's see if I can do this without her escaping. I know, Selena, sorry, my hands are in the way. Okay. Success. We got a marshmallow in there. Okay. There she is. They're sniffing her. Let's see if I can brush them away. And you can see she's about, maybe not twice as long as they are, but she's significantly larger than they are. They're smelling her. Okay, so we're ready. We hang that right over this one right here.
Hi there.
Oh, I dropped her in. That's okay. We'll get her out when we get, she's in there, so she's just fine. Okay. I'm going to put this box on top, and we're going to do exactly the same thing we've been doing in all the other hives, which is take out the food box or food can, put it in there, and then dumping them in, or not dumping them in, but setting the box in upside down. My hands, there we go. Okay, here's the food can. It's right down there in the corner. And we're going to flip this and set the bees in.
And there go all the bees.
And down they go. You want to see them? There
Whoa.
they are. Okay, we're going to set that right back in there. Put the cap lid on. Make sure it's squared up.
And how much
And there's the lid, and we put the bricks on. And
you know what?
we're all set. I hope you enjoyed that. It sounds like Judy's found a new queen. We just have to go back into town now and get it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.